In this tutorial video, we give you a tour of the Network Timing Dialog in SIDRA Intersection 7. Let's open an existing project with a network containing signalized sites and have a look at its layout first. Click Network Timing under Network Input to open the dialog. It's important to remember that this dialog is for networks with signalized sites. If there are no signalized sites in the selected network, a message box will appear when Network Timing Input dialog is clicked. This dialog consists of the Network Timing Data and Signal Offsets tabs. The Network Timing Data tab includes the Signal Coordination table at the top and the Cycle Time and Phase Times section at the bottom of the dialog. The Signal Coordination table lists all the signalized sites and common control groups, CCGs, included in the selected network with site or CCG ID, site or CCG name, and site or CCG type. The CCGs appear first. The order of sites is determined by the order of sites in the Sites section of the project pane. These are not related to the order they are connected in the network. The site or CCG ID, name, type, and connected site or CCG columns are included in this table for user information only. They cannot be changed by the user. The connected site or CCG parameter indicates if the site is connected to the network or not. Text in the Remarks column will appear where applicable. In this example, a common control group is indicated in this column. The coordinated site or CCG, reference site or CCG, and user offset parameters are provided for user input related to signal coordination. These are essential for second-by-second platoon modeling for signal coordination effects. The yes and no options for the coordinated site or CCG parameter determine the timing specifications that apply to the sites and CCGs in the network. If yes is specified for a site or CCG, the cycle time and phase time specifications in this dialog will apply in determining the signal timings. This also applies to a site or CCG which is the only signalized site or CCG in the network, or is a non-connected site or CCG. When yes is specified for connected sites and CCGs, second-by-second arrival flow patterns will be determined as a function of signal offsets for movements on internal approaches. The second-by-second departure and arrival flow patterns will be modeled for internal approaches of a CCG, irrespective of the yes or no setting for the coordinated site or CCG parameter. In the Vehicle Movement Data dialog under the Signals tab, the Signal Coordination parameter should be specified as Program for the second-by-second platoon patterns to be determined as a function of signal offsets. If No is specified, individual site or CCG timing specifications will apply even if the site or CCG is connected to another signalized site or CCG. In the case of connected sites, if the cycle time option is optimum cycle time or optimum maximum green settings, the practical cycle time option will apply instead. As a key parameter in defining the signal offsets, one of the coordinated sites or CCGs in the network is selected as the reference site or CCG. Signal offsets of other coordinated sites or CCGs in the network are relative to the reference site or CCG. By definition, the user offset value for the reference site or CCG is set to 0 automatically, and the data field is blocked. The network cycle time applies to all coordinated sites or CCGs in the network as a common cycle time used for signal coordination purposes. The cycle time options selected in this dialog will override the cycle time option specified for individual sites or CCGs that have the coordinated site or CCG parameter specified as yes. When No is specified for the coordinated site or CCG parameter, the network cycle time will be ignored, and individual site or CCG cycle time and phase time calculations will be carried out according to specifications in the Phasing and Timing Dialog for sites and Common Control Groups Dialog for CCGs. Signal Offsets tab of the Network Timing Dialog includes the signal offsets, routes for offset calculations, and setting sections. If the program option is selected under Signal Offsets, the program will calculate offsets for sites or CCGs on routes specified for offset calculations in the Routes for Offset Calculation table. User-specified offsets given in the Network Timing Data tab will be used for the sites or CCGs which are not on routes specified for offset calculations. The checkbox Yes or No indicates the routes to be used in offset calculations. Various signal offset methods are available, and signal offset calculations can be applied by movement class. Different signal offset methods and different movement classes can be specified for different routes. If the user option is selected under Signal Offsets, all offsets will be based on the Network Timing Data tab, irrespective of which routes have been checked for offset calculations. In this case, the Signal Offset Method column in the Routes for Offset Calculations table will be blocked. When there are no routes in the network, the user option will be automatically selected, and offsets given in the Network Timing Data tab will be used where applicable. The Signal Offset Definition parameter in the Settings section of the Signal Offsets tab allows specifying offsets with reference to phase change times or green start times. This concludes our tutorial of the Network Timing Input Dialog. Please refer to the SIDRA Intersection User Guide to learn more about the parameters used in this dialog and their significance in network analysis of signalized sites